Hello, everybody. Welcome to Descry Gaming. I'm Descry. I'm here to give you some Marvel Champion Let's Play. I'm going to be playing Gambit and Jubilee. I'm calling this one window shopping. I'll explain why. FYI update, I am renovating my house, so I'm trying to put that on the market to sell. All my Marvel Champion physical stuff is in storage, waiting for my new home with my new kind of man cave gaming table, all that. We'll eventually go back to streaming some physical, but right now best I can do is just kind of talk about the game, give you guys content, and let's play through Tabletop Simulator. Okay, so we're gonna do some Tabletop Simulator, and yeah, so again, I do still like Marvel Champions. I think it's a great game, it's a fun game, and it's a great cooperative PvE game. I think probably one of the best PvE card games out there, in my opinion. And I think what makes Marvel Champions so great is, and I've always said this, is thematically, it's really captured each hero uniquely. So when you're playing Captain America, you feel like you're shield blocking and you're throwing your shield around. So mechanically, Fantasy Flight has hit it out of the park for me. And I guess the challenging thing with Marvel Champions is really to continue to bring those players already that have invested in the game back to it again. But you know, by releasing uh, new heroes with unique mechanics, definitely helps the game. I do think really what it boils down to is they need to continue to innovate and give players a challenge, but also make players better at the game. So by creating interesting scenarios and mechanics, they kind of teach the players and to learn how to deck build for maybe this sort of scenario. I think that's the way to go with the game. I think with their Age of Apocalypse, that was their recent one that as of today, I think they were trying to do that. I do like that campaign. I think it's one of their best box sets as of date. And there is some challenge there. And you know, the nice thing about Marvel Champions is, you know, it's very customizable. So we're gonna get into a game. Let's kind of jump forward here. So this is Tabletop Simulator. We're gonna play Jubilee and Remy LeBeau. So I've done a Justice deck with her, and we're gonna be taking advantage of the cell phone. Basically, we're running three of them, and what's cool about it is we can use that with any player on the playmat. So it says to remove a charge counter here, choose a player. So I can choose, say, Gambit over here, and it's not tied into hero action. So Remy LeBeau has a really cool ability. He has an action with a thwart next to it. So this says exhaust cell phone, remove one charge counter from here and choose a player. That player makes a basic attack or thwart. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I can't. For a second, I thought we could cell phone Remy LeBeau and use the action, but it's not a basic thwart. So that's a key part is you always want to pay attention to the wording. So when it says basic, it's talking like exhausting your hero. That's a basic attack or thwart. So this is an action which you exhaust. So it's not a basic, but anyways, this is kind of cool. It could come clutch, I guess, for when you're short one damage, or even in the end game, that's like 3 extra damage. But the nice part is, you know, the way I'm running this Jubilation deck is I'm running 3 of the Mutant Educations, and that's going to get me back my mall side scheme shopping spree. Because if you look at her mall rat ability action, it says search your deck. It doesn't say search your discard pile. So the nice part is to be able to reoccur this and get the cell phones out. Sounds so weird. But also get important items out, like for Gambit and for her. So that's sort of the gist of the deck. She does have a lot of Confuse in her deck, so we're running Float Like the Butterfly, and that actually works really well with Gambit, because Gambit has kind of a thing that does multiple attacks, so we'll be able to get a lot of attacks in. With Gambit, we're running Protection. We're going to be bouncing Nightcrawler a lot. We've got a few events in here, but Energy Barrier is an item, so we can Mall Rat that with Jubilee, and Gambit can take off the Maul side scheme because he's not in hero and he can store it in altar. So very unique for Gambit. I think Gambit and Jubilee make a good team. We got Protection Gambit and Justice Jubilee. So we'll see how that will be going. For this challenge, we're going to go against Juggies. And we're going to play on standard 3. So get rid of just standard. And standard 3 is the better variant of the game. It makes it so Shadows of the Past is basically more balanced. Doesn't come out on like round 1, which a lot of times it would, or never come out. And Shadows of the Past is a good mechanic of the game. I really like it. Adds flavor to the game. We're gonna play with I'm looking at the modulars. Sats, Inheritors, Apocalypse, Symbiote. I'm looking for weapons, interface. Where is Nasty Boys? Exodus, Longshot, Western, Mojo, Death Strike. I will tell you the Wrecking Crew. I'm looking for the Wrecking Crew, Nightmare. Wrecking Crew, yeah. That's gonna, because he is a brute and they have a brute kind of side scheme in there, so that should make it kind of interesting. All right, so we're gonna play 2-player. I'm gonna have Jubilee go first, and Hope Summers will be controlled by player 1. We'll go over this. We're gonna put our obligations in, shuffle, and then put these over here. Yeah, I do like the physical version of the game a lot better. It just feels nicer when you're, shuffling cards and looking at them. But, when you're moving, trying to sell your house, and you have to renovate and put all your stuff in storage, is the best we can get. All right, so attached to Juggernaut's helmet, that is there. He gains Stalwart and Overkill when it's on, so we have to spend 3 resources in Hero to get rid of it of the same type, and then we flip it over. Loses Stalwart. He does take 1 more additional damage to stuff with Genius printed on it, so very good. Put Hope Summers into play under first player control, which would be Jubilee. We flip this over. This starts at 2. 14 is the cap. If it procs at 14, you follow basically the list here, which is remove all threat from here. If Juggernaut exposed in play, flip it. Place 1 momentum counter Juggernaut. Juggernaut attacks each player if in player in order, and even if they're an alter ego. We reveal this. It says place one momentum counter here. If Juggernaut exposes in play, flip it. Otherwise, give Juggernaut a tough status. All right, so he's a 4-attack 1 scheme right now with Overkill and Stalwart. We shuffled, let's just say the game in case something weird happens. All right, so our hand size is going to be 6. And we got a skilled, we got an X gene out, a cell phone, flow like a butterfly, and Overwatch. So I definitely want to keep X gene. That I'm not huge on cell phone. Flow like butterfly is good. Probably Mulligan 3. I mean, here's the thing, right? I'm just thinking about this. So I play this with, say, cell phone. I put Skill Investigator out, and then I have 2 cards to play. So I think I just keep it. Yeah, so we'll keep that in hand, actually. I don't want to... 6. All right, so we got our X Mansion. That's really good. with Creo. That's an alter ego action. Definitely want to keep my vest and honorary X-Men. So yeah, we'll just actually keep that as well. All right, we're gonna use Mall Rat. We search our deck for Shopping Spree and put it into play, which is right here. Jubilee is a lot of fun. And it comes with 2, and I'll just shuffle. So real important here, threat cannot be removed from this scheme by heroes or allies. So if you're in hero form and it's Thordine or basic, can't do it, or allies even. But supports do work because supports are not either hero or ally. And if I'm in altar and I have a Thord ability, I can also use it as well. So exhaust your identity, remove 1 threat from here. Any player may trigger this ability. It's alter ego action. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme searches their deck and discard a pile for an item card and puts it into play. So that's key also. So that's going to go in play. So we're going to go. That's a hero response. Yeah, I guess play that. Play that. And then we'll do Flow Like a Butterfly on Gambit. I do have Hope Summers. So thinking here, because I could play Action Gambit here. And we could probably knock that off. But yeah. Just wondering. I could also save it for next turn for Jubilee to knock it off. That's probably what I'll do. So let's just exhaust. 1 goes off. We'll stay in this form. Remy LeBeau will go, and we will play our vest, and we'll play X-Meshin, and I will use my Thief Extraordinaire. Look at the top 2 cards of the counter deck. Discard 1 of those cards. Remove threat from a scheme equal to the number of boost icons on that card. So we'll pick, I guess, Wrecking Crew, and we'll remove there, and that will be on the top. So it's a 0 booster. We'll flip over. We are an X-Men. Boom. Go to 10, and that will be it. So, charge the card is a special ability that we can activate in hero form once per round. So we're going to activate that, go to 1, and that'll be it. Oh, there's my disguise. Okay. So we do have 4 armor. Okay. Goes up by 2. Juggernaut will scheme for 1. And we know it's basically a 0, but after this action result, place 1 on Pursue the Pass. Where is Pursue the Pass? Oh, right there. Let's just make this bigger. Okay, so 1 counter goes on there. If 5 goes on there with 2 player, it procs. Just scale this up a bit. Okay, so he puts on 1, it goes to 3. We'll attack Gambit. 4 with attack. I have 4 armor. Let's defend. And deal 1 damage to an ally you control. I don't control any allies right now. Jubilee controls Hope Summers. So I will take 1 damage. Because that's 5 and I have 4 armor. Okay. Now we go counter card. And we get Thunderball. He has villainous trait. Force response after Thunderball attacks you, deal 1 damage to each character you control. So that's pretty nasty. And when revealed, give each brute enemy and play a tough status card. If no tough status cards were given this way, discard from the top of the counter deck until a brute minion is discarded. So he does not have tough, so we lucked out there. And a tough is given. Okay. Goes Gambit, charge the card, get a counter. Hope stats are 1 and 2, so 1 thought, 1 attack. I will also put this. I have the X-Men trait, so she gets that. And I'm going to play my staff. And I'm just thinking here. Yeah, use Hope to take tough off. Just thinking we have 3 threats, grand finale, so we could probably kill him. Okay, flip over. Let's play our X Gene, and there we go. Okay, over here, I will. Okay, my sunglass. All right, so we'll exhaust. Shopping spree is eliminated, and player defeats a scheme, searches their deck, discard power for an IMA card, and puts into play. So we're gonna search. I guess it's called. What's it called? Jubilee's coat, and that gets put into play, and that goes into discard. All right. Got a lot of geniuses though. What do we? Yeah. All right, flip over. We gotta play the upgrade. So 1, 2, I guess. And then we want to play our event. So 1, oh, disguise. Well, we can always get that. 2 for flashlight. Oh, that's remove. No, we gotta play grand finale. So XG allows us to play for an identity event as a wild. So we can do physical or even a wild, and 2 geniuses for grand finale. So that's going to do 4 damage. Wait, deal 2 damage to an enemy for each different resources. So it's 4. Use to pay this card. Choose an enemy and deal 2. Wait, sorry. Deal 2 damage to an enemy for each different resource type. You paid for this card. Choose enemy. Oh, 2 more damage. Okay, so it's total of 6. And then glasses says after you play attack an event, exhaust Jubilee sunglasses, choose an enemy, deal 1 damage to that enemy for each different resource type played. So it's 8. So we kill that guy. I'm a little scared about this popping. But there is what it is. But we're at healthy life. But yeah, it is scary. Okay, we definitely have to get the helmet off Juggernaut. Okay, schemes for 4. Ouch. Goes to 9. And then attacks Jubilee. I will defend. And I take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. The player as a group takes indirect damage equal to Juggernaut's attack. So I'll take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place 1 pursue counter, pursue the pass in. If any counters on it, the villain attacks you. I don't know if we're gonna survive this. That's 4, 5. I don't. Okay, and take 1 indirect damage. Yeah, that kills me because oh god. Um, 4, 5, 6. Because I can't indirect. Take 1 indirect. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Hope Summers is not right. Wait. First player controls Hope Summers. So first player is Gambit. Damn it. Yeah, so actually that actually takes me out. Um Wait a second. We had X Mansion. Um did we even use it last turn? But we never took damage. Yeah, so that kills me. Okay. Well, let's load up the game again. So that was a quick one. I mean, I was at full health. I don't know. I guess I was being we gotta disarm him. I think that's the main thing. All right, so Dark Souls, we just died. All right, so good thing about Tabletop Simulator, we start right up again. 2-player, so it's gonna be 42. All right. See if I can pull off a W here. All right, starting up again. Jubilee will get her 6. Wow. And I shuffled that too. Oh, that's not really what you want to see. Okay. Probably want Remy LeBeau to go first, actually, now that I think of it. Okay, Rogue is good, but we don't have... okay, yeah, that I can work with. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we're going to have Gambit go first, actually, now that I think of it. We are going to play action our Mall Rat. See if I could be a lot smarter here. I can get Guild Armor right away. All right, so I think we're going to do a Thief Extraordinaire and look at the next 2. And I guess we'll pick that one. And because I'm not in hero, but I can still thwart, it doesn't say, just says hero or allies. So I'm a character that can thwart with Thief Extraordinaire. So I blow that up and we can grab our Guild Armor, basically. Problem is all my 3 mutant educations were at the top, so that was unfortunate. All right, so Guild Armor goes down into play. And let's flip over. I could do 1, 2, 3 for that. Charge the card and do Utopia. So Military Acceleration will give me that. Hold on to Rogue, I guess. And door for 1 up here. And then let's just do Sense of Justice. I guess Overwatch. Put in the Trap, which deals a lot of damage. And I think I will just chill with Jubilee. I want to go through my deck quickly because, whoops. Okay. Yeah, goes up by 2. We'll attack Gambit. We know it's gonna be 4, 5, 6. Ouch. So I'm defending for 3. So I take 1, 2, 3. Schemes for 3, 6, and oh no. And we lost again because she's my ally and I'm already exhausted. Okay, so that's game number 2 loss. Okay, we gotta be okay. Let's be more proactive. Gosh. Okay, third time's a charm. Yeah, Hope got sandwiched. I had nobody to defend or whatever. Okay. Come on, Descar, you can do it. You can be Juggernaut. I've seen you do it a million times. Let's go him first. All right. Armor's good. Nightcrawler even better. Okay. All right. I like disguise. Got shopping spree in our hand. Ugh. But get a flow like a butterfly. Okay, we could just keep that. That's fine. Oh, search your deck. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna flip to hero, play on our X-Men, go to 10. Get a charged card, play our vest. And then I like Nightcrawler, but I could also just chuckle this and remove his helmet. I think that's a possibility. Okay, let's do that. Let's play smart. 3 physicals, and we remove the helmet. I take tough off. She does too. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm gonna play shopping spree. I'm going to play disguised, which allows me to exhaust disguise and my identity to remove 2. Let's play that. You might want it over here, actually. And we'll put down like butterfly. So yeah, exhaust, and then that is gone. And that would trigger skill Vesca to draw a card. And we'll discard that at the end, I think. Okay. We'll put into play probably my where are you? This. My coat. I will flip to hero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're discarding that, and I think I got the right game plan now. Oh, natural agility. Okay. All right. So it goes up by 2, hitting me for 3. Attacks Gambit. Yeah, let's do natural agility. So I've got 6 armor. For each elite minion play, cards gets so no damage. Attacks Jubilee for 6. Ouch. Insight. All right, so suppose he gets that again. Give each brute enemy a tough status. Oh, okay. We attacked him. I remember. Okay, so got us. All right, so yeah, barely survived there. Going to Jubilee now. Gambit's in hero, but we don't have 3. Genius. We don't have 3, so not looking good. I really wanted to get a confuse off, but that's fine. All right, so flashlight, I guess. Yeah. So 1, 2, flashlight, 2 different resources. So 3 plus exhaust is 2 different, down to 0. Flip over, heal, go to 5. Can just lay the trap down. Oh, before I flip, we'll just attack, get rid of that. Okay. All right, so we'll go energy barrier and charge the card. There we go. Okay. All right, meet education so I can get my Mallrat again. All right, schemes for 4, 5, 6. Attacks Gambit. I'll defend. For 5. I have 4, 5. Do damage back. Oops. Choose either take damage equal to Juggernaut's attack or place one momentum counter on him. Let's put a momentum counter on him. Oh my gosh. I am in trouble. Insight. If Juggernaut's supposed to play, flip it. Otherwise, place right on the main scheme equal to Juggernaut's attack. So it's 4, 5. So it doesn't pop, thank goodness. Wow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 14. So 2 away. Okay. Yeah, that was close. Okay. Charge the card. 1, 2. Wait, we have geniuses. Okay, no, I got an idea. 3 for X-Jet. Exhaust X-Jet for physical, double physical, and get him exposed. I will. Do I have a confuse? Oh, I do. Okay. I will throw for 1, flip over, and yeah. Okay, let's do this. I want to probably get that in for free, so let me figure this out. Thinking. I could definitely want to get X-Gene out. Yes. So that's going to be. We got to heal up. And to play the flashlight. So if I actually do this, flip over these two exhausts, genius and a wild for flashes light, 3 plus exhaust this for 2 more, so 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a confuse. All right, but we have 8. That's the scary part. Okay. And that's gonna be it. So all right, confuse comes off, attacks. So we defend. Damage to ally control. So I take 2. Plus 1 pursuit counter on pursue the past, and if any counters on it, it's gain surge. Okay. Get building momentum. It's kind of scary. The players as a group take indirect damage equal to Juggernaut's attack. Thank God it's only 3. I'll just take 3 damage. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now it's Jubilee. Let's throw Overwatch on here. We have Creo Charmer, so we can play Professor X, get a confused down, I think. 2, 3 for Professor X. Throw confuse on him. Okay, Thorpe for 3. 1, 2, 3. And bounce it with Overwatch. There. Okay. Gambit will... I am X-Men right now, so I can go... I could do 1... Oh, play that. And I have the mutant, and I can exhaust this for identity. So 1, 2 for a Creel Charmer. Oh, he's already confused. Yeah, so hold on. Maybe I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, I want to do that. All right, so remove 3, that's gone. And oh gosh. Do I heal? No, I think X Mansion is good to put down. Use that over here, heal. Let's just do our Thief Extraordinaire. Yeah, let's remove that. Whoops. That's on top. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just... Oh, with her, I can throw for 2. I just didn't do it. Okay. All right, that's gonna be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Should be fine. It has no overkill. So I think we're good now. I don't think we have to worry. We know it's not overkill, so block with pressure X. Pursue the pass gets counter. I think I need more allies in these decks against, well, yeah. Confuse comes off. And place 4 threat on each side scheme. This goes to 10, master plan. And jubilation, it's gonna change her into alter ego form, and then it costs 2 resources of the same type to go back to hero. When I play a Jubilee event, I can discard it. Okay. So I have Forge, which could give me Utopia. Also have Mutant Education that could give me some identity cards. So we'll play that. I will get to draw a card, but I basically can put 2 identity specific cards back into my deck. Put natural agilities back. Draw a card. Okay. All right. Let's heal. The 9 or 10. Flip over. Play Mr. X Forge. Grab Utopia. Charge the card plus molecular acceleration to play Utopia. Play Unflappable and play Night Nurse. Okay. We will hit for 2 because he's a genius exposed. And hit for 3. And use, no, we're good. Okay. All right. Jubilee has to pay extra to flip to hero. That's the thing. So I gotta pay 2 resources. But I have flashlight. Okay, so let's pay 2. Can go to hero. Then we'll spend 2 to blue flashes of light. Removing 5 basically, and confusing him and getting rid of that. Oh, we could have put that here, bounced it, and remove 3. Okay. I will throw for 2, and that'll be it. There's the guild armor. Okay. So, attacking Gambit. Fortune block. Okay. Attacking Jubilee. Defend. Do natural agility. I'm not taking anything. That will trigger Unflappable. Yep. Hope Summer cannot ready. Exhauster. Insight. If Juggernaut is supposed to play, flip it. Place one momentum counter. Okay. All right. Gain stalwart. Okay, so we do have 3 steps ahead. We have sense of justice. So we could go Sense of Justice, Genius, Power, another Power, or Wild or Physical for 3 steps ahead. And that's going to remove 6. So we can remove that. After you play third event, exhaust Jubilee's coat and choose a scheme. So I paid 3 different resource types. And I guess I'll just remove 3 here up here. Oh, that triggers. That triggers. Okay. We will then pay 2 to play a van. And I think we got this in the bag now because now we got super control. So 14. So 18 now. Can we get his helmet off and confuse him? I don't think we could flip over. And I'll just heal back to 9. All right. Gambit will do 1 resource for guild armor. And I think let's play another energy barrier. And hold on to natural agility. Yep. Okay. All right, so we deck out. It's going to be a tempo turn for the villain. Okay, we can get Mallrat out. Start getting the cell phones. All right, goes up by 2. Schemes for 4, 5, 6. Attacks. 4 attack. We will do natural agility. And that's not going to do any damage. We ready with guild armor. Flappable. And try again. Okay. Okay, we get Pile Driver. We retaliate 1. Each Nemesis minion play activate against you. So we're going into our Nemesis coming out. So Belladonna, our ex-girlfriend, here to kill us. How lovely. She has quick strike. Once hit me for 3, and she has toughness. I do have energy barriers, so I'll just go ping off the damage and do 1 more damage to her. And take 1 damage. The villain each minion game retaliate 1. Elite minion. So these all have retaliate. Oh, retaliate 2. Damn. Okay. Things got interesting. So a lot of schemes out there. I'm gonna mute education to put back my thing and also probably flashes the light, right? Because we need to remove stuff. So then we draw a card and do Mallrat action, a call for a play action to put in that. I can also call for action, exhaust our disguise to then trigger that. Go back in the discard pile and oh, I should have put. Yeah, okay, I made a mistake. Because I'm getting an item, I should have put my sunglasses. So the other card I put in was the Thort one. So we're just gonna say we put in, we're paying attention because there's no items for me to put in. Or less, does it say from discard pile though? Oh, okay. So it works from discard pile. Okay, so I can get the items back from the discard pile. So we can leave flashes of light still in there. Okay, cool. So we got a lot of stuff to do. All right, we got Wolverine as well. So we got one way or another. Is there a side scheme? I don't think there's a side scheme we can pull. I think those are the two from the deck, so that's not going to help me. Oh, I still have another mutant education up too. So I could actually do mutant educations again. Once per phase. Okay, but I can't. Okay. I could get shopping spree and another maybe double card. Yeah. And draw a card. Okay. Grand finale. All right, actually I don't want shopping spree. I changed my mind. Let's just put another double in. Okay. All right. So we're gonna flip to hero, and we got a lot of work to do. We got to get him exposed. So we could do. I have 3 powers here, so I could pay the 3 powers. I could keep that, use 3 powers to expose them. All right. It's Gambit's. Yeah, I can play action over here though if I want. I mean, blinding flash. Yeah, we'll figure this out. Belladonna is okay. Charge the card. I've got a lot of charge. I'm not using my charge. We have damage here. Grand finale. Okay. If so, she could Thor for 1. Oh, we got rid of the. We're in hero. We could have drawn a card. We got rid of a side scheme. Okay. So I think we're gonna flip. And actually, stay in hero. Enemy attacks. Ugh. Okay, flip over. We'll play Thieves Guild. Charmer, remove 3. Confuse. We can't flip yet because we have to stay in altar until it's our turn. I forgot. But when I was hero, let's use Night Nurse. Let's fine use that. Go to 10. Okay. I could do Thief Extraordinaire after you resolve your Thief Extraordinaire ability. Okay, so let's go 1, 2. Which boost icon? I can use, okay, so I can remove two. Two there. Okay. It's on the front. All right, that's all I'm gonna do actually. Actually, let's use Night Nurse to heal Gambit and then X-Mansion to heal Hope Summers. Okay. All right, now we flip. So with Blinding Flash, I can choose X engines where X is number of different resource types. I could Blinding Flash them all, Stunning Confuse. Seems like a good idea. Let's do X Gene Sense of Justice for wait. X Gene. So we don't have Thort though, but it's at 18. All right, maybe put back the 2 on here and go 2 off here, I think. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go Blinding Flash, I think. So Genius and Power plus X Gene, Blinding Flash. And that will put a confuse, stun, confuse, and a stun. And then I can't play Wolverine. I would love to play Wolverine. I guess Firecracker. So deal 4 damage to enemy if you page for this card using 2 different types stun the enemy. Okay, we could just take Belladonna out. And then after you play an attack event, exhaust Jubilee Sunglasses. So it'd be 2 more damage. But this is retaliate 2 in its attack. I don't want to do that to any of them. So I'll just enter. So extra counter card. All right, I think Gambit's gonna have a big turn. He's got a lot of charge counters. I need to get some of my damage cards. I'm not getting that. Okay. All right, so he Juggernaut's confused. Stun on Jubilee. Stun on Jubilee. And Surge, exhaust your identity. Choose to take damage equal to Juggernaut's attack. Or discard the highest upgrade. I'll take, he does 3 to me. 1, 2. I can actually fling off the damage. Oh no. No, I gotta take damage actually. I have to take damage. It says take. Players of the group take indirect damage. Yeah, I'll take, it's again 3 again, so fling a damage this time. And take 2 more. Choose to take damage each attack. Yeah, sure. 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Not too scary. Jubilee. So we'll do this to play Flash of Light. Let's remove 1, 2, 3, and then do our coat, remove 2 more, and put a confuse. Okay. Hope can Thor for 2, I guess. Moves that. And skill investigator, draw a card. So no more retaliate. Gambit. Don't know what you're doing, Gambit. So I think we should XJet put follow up. All right. And I'll just overpay on grand finale. So this is going to do 6 plus another 2 is 8 plus another 3, 9, 10, 11 with Jubilee sunglasses. So doing 11 to Juggernaut. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 23. I will flip over, play my shopping spree. I'll exhaust, disguise. Well, I can wait for a play action because what I can do is I can do a couple things here. So let's go double energy. 3, 4, 5 for rogue. Oh wait, rogue. Reduce the cost to play rogue by 1 for each counter on your identity. Okay, my bad. Rogue comes in for free. Utopia readies me. She comes in with tough. Now I could play Black Widow. 1, 2, 3. Black Widow. Throw for 2 up here. Play Thief Extraordinaire. And then increase by 3. 1, 2, 3. Flip over. Now play action, exhaust disguise, remove that. That's gonna get me an item, which I guess I'll get a cell phone. 3 counters on it. And trigger skill investigator. Charge the card. And I can do 1, 2 exchange for charge the card. So if I spend 1 counter, it's doing 5 with range. So anyways, yeah, you're dead. Pile drivers. Or no, actually if I gain overkill. So if I spend 6, 7. So 7 overkill. So I had 1 on here. So two overkill. Okay. And I'll use X Mansion before I flip, or she'll use it on Remy. And I guess Night Nurse will heal. And I have a tough, so I think we're good. Okay. Flashlight. It's an interesting deck. All right, so confuse on Jubilation. Tax Remedy Bow is going to be 5. I have 4 plus energy barrier, so um get a free guild armor. So let's just defend and I'll bounce the damage off. And draw a card, guild armor ready me. Quick strike. This one pursuit counter. And then discard an upgrade or support. We'll just get rid of Night Nurse. And I think I'm gonna go for the kill here. Maybe charge the card. So I got 2 of these. I can fling. Just gotta get the confuse off. I could play action these 2 attack events. I do have hope right now. He is exposed. Or I could wait one more turn, but I think definitely can get the confuse off. All right, let's do a mute education. Put that back and grand finale and draw a card. Okay. Did a play action there. I'll Mall Rat to get that. Actually, I'm seeing synergy now. Play action, disguise, exhaust. Come back. Skill Vesture, draw a card, and then just get another cell phone. Gain those cell phones, man. Okay. Yeah, so let's go molecular. Boom, get another charge card. Plus this for Hellcarrier. And I guess we'll just put down our electrostatic armor. And X Gene plus that for charge the card. And I guess we'll just do 1, 2, 3 to gain range, piercing, overkill. So we'll do it over here. That's doing 5, 6, 7 with overkill. So 5. We could smack for 3 because she's genius, exposed. And we do have Black Widow. I could flip to hero because we're really confused. And then I could just exhaust and do the Thief Extraordinaire. Under fire we'll do and remove 4 on here. Okay. Yeah. And then what do we want to do here? Do we have Rogue here with the top, that's fine. I could just use her. All right, it's okay. She's a wild. Yeah, I guess we'll just do 2. Take tough off. All right, let's use expansion heal. All right, let's do this to play more Tager. Do another mutant education to put back that plus one of those. Such a good combo there. Okay, we'll flip over. Actually, let's keep her tough on because I can block for Jubilee. Yeah, it makes more sense. Let's go since just this flashlight, remove 3 and get it confused. We're not going to trigger the other thing. I guess we'll trigger Overwatch here. Oh, more Matager. Yeah. Not super crazy about these, but that'll be it. Let's discard those. Okay, we got fireworks and grand finale. Okay, so we can kind of, I think we're going to go for the big shebang here. And we don't want natural agility because it's in our hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yes, we got the combo. And we can get the confuse off as well. So I think we got it. Confuse on Gambit, attack, block, wait, rogue. We get acceleration. Tough comes off. Belladonna with quick strike with toughness and give each brute a tough, so he gets tough, and that will be, I think this will be it. So we could get, oh, Wolverine would be really good here. Because you have piercing. Yeah, I'm thinking. So we go 1, 2, 3. Wait. I do 4. It's Wolverine. We use our cell phones. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with piercing. I mean, Gambit could also do charge the card, which has piercing as well. If I do. So you think we want to blind fast to get the confused, right? Uh-huh. Because you have the float like a butterfly. I mean, I could just wait one more turn. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So flip over and use Mallrat, I guess. Just get all my cell phones. I guess we will hold these cards. Go to Regular Bow now. And let's play another that. And flip over. Use expansion to heal. Okay. Play action, exhaust disguise. Get that again. I mean, it's kind of funny. You kind of do this every turn. The other cell phone. So, all right. So, which will trigger that. Okay. Will also trigger more of a Tigger, draw another card. Okay, it looks pretty good. Let's charge the card. And we want to get rid of Bella, so 1, 2, 3, I guess. Oh no, it's 2 only. Charge the card 2. Okay, and let's do 1, 2, 3. So it's doing 5, 6, 7 with overkill and piercing. So 2 damage overkill. And we have the royal flush. Honorary X-Men. I'll just like play my defense thing. And she'll strike for 3. And I'll just throw for 1. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go for the kill. All right, so we got some piercing. We got a royal flush. Got cell phones. Okay. 1, 2 goes to 4. We'll scheme for 4. Goes to 8. Gets the helmet. Bang. Attacks for 4 with overkill. Gambit will defend 5. I'll just ping him and take no damage. I will not trigger the response on electro armor. I will bounce back. I'll flap, will draw a card. Okay. Player as a group take indirect damage equal to trigger's attack. Wolverine should be there. Okay. Oh, and then she flipped to alter, so Wolverine heals back. As a group, sure. So he's 4 attack, so 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay. Players group, another. Okay. We'll put, I guess, 2 on Rogue and 2 on Wolverine. All right. So here's the big moment. I guess Black Widow will just use her power gauntlet, damage, die. Advance to the next stage. Juggernaut gains X Vitality, where X is number of momentum counts to Juggernaut. Attach head a steam to Juggernaut and place 1 momentum counter on him. Okay. So this is the part where we want to just get rid of it. So double genius plus another genius. We expose. It's at 50. So we got to do 50 damage. Let's see if we can do it. I'm going to do X gene plus this for charge the card. We'll charge our card and then do 1, 2, 3. So it's gonna have. Oh no, we'll keep it at 3. Okay. So it gains range and piercing. So it's gonna be 6. Stuff comes off. And then oh, we should wait for the play action to get float like a butterfly, but that's fine. We'll attack for 4. Hope will attack for 3. And then I'll wait for a play action. We will also use this with Hope to do 3 more damage with the cell phones. Okay. I think I got this. Mute education. Firecracker. We need damage right now. Okay. Draw a card. Okay. Flip over, Mormatager, draw a card. Oh yeah, we're getting it. So then we're gonna do Sense of Justice and I guess X Gene for Flash of Light, which will confuse him and remove 3, and then doesn't matter. And then 2 more from Julie's coat. But more importantly, it's going to do 10 damage down to 24. And then follow will be detached, dealing 4 more damage. That goes in the victory. And she's confused. We call for a play action. Doing 1, 2, 3 for Royal Flush. And basically we lose 3 charge counter game 1. Because he's confused, we have Float Like a Butterfly, which will increase the damage by 1 more for each one. So it's 4, 4, and 4. So that's going to be 12 damage. Down to 8. And I think I forgot to do my retaliates, but that's fine. And then we can do our big thing here. So physical power, genius for grand finale, dealing 2, 4, 6, 8 damage, plus sunglasses is another 3, 9, 10, 11. So dead. And then we also had basically a firecracker to do 4 damage more. Wolverine could hit for 3, so that's 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9. So yeah, like definitely overkill there. And that is gonna wrap Juggernaut off. So the cell phones are interesting. Definitely not like the cool thing about cell phones, I think, is it's at least an item. I mean, so far in the game that Jubilee can kind of at least keep using her mall rat. Now the thing is, you say you had Cyclops in here as well, or a leadership player that like when you remove a scheme, or sorry, a side scheme is removed. So that's like pretty nice because I mean her mall rat is not a victory side scheme. Actually, sorry, it's a player side scheme. Yeah. But still, I may have made a boo boo there because we can't in a 2-player game. You can only have 1 player size scheme at a time. 3-player and 4-player, you can have 2 at a time. So I think we kind of, somebody in comments will point that out to me, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, not a huge little. I mean, haven't played the game in a long time, so I kind of forgot. But what do I think? I think this is really nice with her, particularly because she's able to just boom exhaust it and get rid of the mall rat. The cell phones, I mean, these translate into basically either 3 damage or 3 attack. And you, so if you put down, 3 of them, that's like 9 damage or 9 fort. I mean, it's interesting, but there's those times where you just need a little, like 1 more damage. So I think it's kind of nice. But my biggest thing is you can, if you team her up, say with Cable or someone in leadership or even in skill investigator, like she was basically, because you can play action this, disguise is also another play action. So you can, when other heroes are in hero form, you can mall rat it out and even ask for a play action and just disguise, get rid of shopping spree, and then people with skill investigator can all draw a card if they're in hero. The other thing is if you're leadership, there's that great card called Mission Leader. So that's another card again. As long as and that just requires the person in leadership to be in hero. So then she can even draw a card. So like definitely there's especially when we're running mutant educations, we can kind of get this out a ton. The other thing I thought is you could run a whole bunch. Now that I think of it, you could run a whole bunch of follows because this card is not a hero response. So you could even, I mean, you can't, the only thing is you can't play this unless it's your turn. So I don't know. I don't know if I would go that far to put 3 of these in there, but like, because you would have to wait till your turn, then play it. I like how it is right now, whereas you can literally just take out the shopping spree at a whim. So yeah, that's cool. But I think this is definitely a lot more powerful. I think Ant-Man has an item. I think he has an item. The helmet is an item, and that's like a 3 cost that comes into play. So I think certain heroes you could really benefit well. But I know the only other like real item in aspect is like you got energy barriers, but that is also I think probably better than cell phone. But again, cell phone I guess gives you that utility of being to pump up a character's thwart or attack when you need it. So because Justice just has the disguises item protection. Pool doesn't have any leadership. Aggression, I don't believe there's any items. If I look closely, tech weapon, pretty much weapon techs. Yeah, there's no items in aggression. So I mean, I think as we get more cards, there'll probably be some cooler items in the game. There might be some cool items also in the campaigns. Now that I think of it, I think there might be some traded items in some of the campaign boxes. But Jubilee, yeah, definitely cool. I think Justice also suits her well because if say she has float like a butterfly down, now this checks for the keyword when a character control attacks a confused enemy. So it's looking for the traded word attack. So basic attack, event attacks. But you notice her sunglasses has bracket attack. So you could trigger the float like a butterfly even with this card as well. So that's going to do additional damage. And yeah. But definitely Gambit definitely gets a lot of mileage out of that when he goes. But yeah, the card draw with skilled and probably the leadership mission leader, because you saw basically once we thinned our deck out, we were pretty much shopping spreeing then like every single, like sometimes multiple times in a turn. Well, we did that when it went into our hand. We played it, then went out. Then we got it back with mutant education. Then we used mall rat. So that's the time where we did it like twice in one round. But yeah, man, when we get some better items in the game, she's going to be a lot of fun. I can imagine this type of deck will slightly modified, but right now, cell phone is like your only kind of target really. There's not a lot of not a lot of items in the basic. The other thing I thought about is so runner and protection, but you run the repurpose thing that takes the stats like of the energy barriers and puts it to your attacker thwart. And make her into a weird repurpose build where she's like constantly getting energy barriers out, repurposing them, and going to the mall shopping. So I guess there is that type of Jubilee you could try, but the only problem with if you run her in protection is that she doesn't have disguise, where you're going to be spending like 2 turns trying to get mall rat or the size scheme eliminated. Protection, there's nothing there to really no supporting it. So that's where now leadership has if you did leadership, I think they do have, there is another item. Well, this is for guardian allies only. You have that. It's not really good, but Actually, they don't. Yeah, just kind of. But what I was gonna say is they have the support, the EVA, which can be used. But I still think disguise is probably the best based on how the side scheme works. I guess the other thing is you could do also in Justice you have B cops, so those are like supports as well. But yeah, she's kind of fun. She definitely like. I think what I would probably do is have more chump blockers in her deck. We put these cards in, but really we never even use them. And I think because you're running X Gene, yeah, you should probably take this out because you really want to be cycling those events identities to use X Gene. And then you have Sense of Justice, I guess, for her 3 Thor cards. That will put a confuse up. So there is one card in Justice that I think I really wanted it to work nicely with her, but there was Waylay, and that looked really nice. I mean, 7 damage is pretty nice out there. Like that's good damage there. The thing though is you can't after hero thwart, so you can't mall rat that like the side scheme because your heroes can't remove thwart off that scheme. So I was gonna say, oh, this would be perfect if we could somehow make it work with her side scheme. But yeah. But it is kind of cool how you can like now that I think of it, put down, where is it? Oh, and this ability would work with disguise as well, because disguise is a thwart, but it's like an action, so you can even get some weird stuff here. But followed, right? So that's the interesting thing is like you could constantly like go shopping and do follows. So the only thing is like if you're trying to make it so everybody draws a card, like if you're playing multiplayer and you want everybody to draw cards when it's their turn with their thing out, then it doesn't work as well. But it gives you another way of doing damage in an alter ego form, you know. So that's kind of interesting. I kind of like follow with her, but I like kind of doing lay down. Oh, that's the thing, and I kind of messed up this game. You lay down in a 1 or 2 player game. You can't have lay the trap down and the mall rat down at the same time because you're limited. So the other good cool scheme that I think is pretty good for her is this one. Each player may search their deck, describe for any specific event added to their hand. So that's pretty good damage. But I do kind of like, that's pretty nice for like, so if you play Waylay, right? And you pay with 3 different resources. Waylay's doing 7, and that's going to do 3 more with that. 8, 9, 10. And then if you have float like a butterfly, that's 11. So that's big damage. But this, I mean, this seems to fit for her based on how you want to be spending stuff. But because you want to run a lot of mutant educations, it doesn't make sense to really run all these. I mean, the Sense of Justice works nice when you get. She has 3 thwart events, and because you can, I guess, cycle this a lot, you can kind of get a lot of use out of this. I think really what it boils down to, I'd run more allies with her, take out the 3 steps ahead. And running more allies gives you more targets for cell phones, right? So it's not just because we were just using cell phones kind of. I do think that's pretty good with her. I mean, you can pump up her power, and then with cell phones, pump up the power even more. So that actually synergizes well with Overwatch when I think about it. So cell phones can pump up an ally, like say pump up Hus to 3 Thort, 4, 5, 6 with cell phones, and then if you have an Overwatch, you're overwatching 6 with an ally and bouncing that. It's pretty strong. At first, I thought maybe you could sum it all up with her coat, but it says after you play a Thort event. So when you play a card, you have to fill the whole card to have played the card. So yeah, it's already passed. And Overwatch is interrupt. So when threat is being removed, you have to then do the interrupt on it. So yeah, it would miss the timing window to add it with the code, but still. But yeah, when you think about it, the cell phones are actually quite nice. Someone like Haas or anything that has like high Thort, I guess, because you could really pump that up. So yeah, I think she's a really nice one. Plus, she has the heal 1 damage. And you have a ready, which, yeah, pretty cool. Float like a butterfly, get more damage out of her. That's about it, yeah. But yeah, I would probably run a couple more allies. Sure, Cypher is interesting, yeah. Yeah, Gambit protection is pretty much one I made a long time ago. He's just there, can't kill him, hard to kill. The ideal thing is to try to get your Hell Carrier, X-Jet, and team training, I think, and then you can get like Mr. Nightcrawler ally out, 2 Thort, use them, bamf them the next turn, and then you keep triggering Utopia basically. And also Rogue can kind of come out free as well if you get the counters up. So I think Utopia is pretty good with Gambit. Nice thing is if you have Honorary X-Men on him and you have the Utopia, you can kind of use Thief Extraordinaire twice. So you can really kind of sift through the deck, see what you're getting. So some interesting things there. All right, that's going to wrap it up, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Please like or comment if you like this content. I will see you next time.